The 2017 Asian Winter Games was the 8th edition of the Asian Winter Games. They were hosted in Sapporo and Obihiro, Japan. These games were originally scheduled for 2015. However, in the Olympic Council of Asia's General Assembly in Singapore on 3 July 2009, the committee decided to move the Games to 1 year before the Winter Olympics moving forward. The Games began on the 19th of February with the opening ceremony. The curling and hockey events began the day before, and ended with the closing ceremony on the 26th of February. Sapporo and Obihiro were named as the host cities on January 31, 2011, as the sole bidding cities. The hosting contract was signed by Tsunekazu Takeda, the president of the Japanese Olympic Committee. It will be the third time that Sapporo will host the event and fourth time in Japan. Previously, the city held the Games in 1986 and 1990, before hosting the first Asian Winter Games. The city was also the host of the 1972 Winter Olympics and the 1991 Winter Universiade. Bid. On the 31st of January 2011, Sapporo was awarded the right to host the Games. The decision was announced at the OCA's General Assembly during the 2011 Asian Winter Games in Astana, Kazakhstan. Development and preparation. Venues. Athletes and officials staying at the Games stayed at hotels in Sapporo and Obihiro. For speed skating, there was no traditional dedicated village that was built for the Games. The main media center, MMC, housed both the International Broadcasting Center, RBC, and the main press center, MPC. These were housed at the Sapporo Convention Center. A total of 13 venues were scheduled to be used for the Games. Some of the venues were also used during the 1972 Winter Olympics. All venues were located within the Sapporo region, except the speed skating venue, which was in Obihiro. Medals. The medal design was revealed on December 21, 2016. The medals were cut using diamonds and the 3 stars on them are curved to look like ice. The 3 stars are meant to represent athletes as stars of hope? The diamond-cut surface is also meant to represent the fresh air in the winter along with the snow and ice seen across Hokkaido. Tickets. The pre-sale of tickets for select events and the opening ceremony started on September 12, 2016, while tickets went on general sale for all events on November 14, 2016. Torch relay. The torch was lit on February 5 at the Sapporo Snow Festival being held at the Odori Park located in central Sapporo. The ceremony involved representatives of the Ainu people, indigenous to the northern part of Japan. The relay in itself only lasted 1 day, on February 6, with the closing of the day seeing the Kami no Mi, which is a ritual of the Ainu people. The ritual involved praying for the success of all the athletes taking part in the Games. From February 7 to the 17th, the flame be split and then displayed at the city halls of both Sapporo and Obihiro, as well as the 10 ward offices of Sapporo. The flame lit at the opening ceremony was transferred to Sapporo City Hall and displayed in the cauldron until it was officially extinguished at the closing ceremony on February 26. The Games. Opening ceremony. The opening ceremony of the Games took place on the 19th of February at the Sapporo Dome. The show included a performance by Japanese pop band Dreams Come True. Closing ceremony. The closing ceremony of the Games took place on the 26th of February at the conclusion of the men's free program of figure skating. The ceremony was held at the Makomanai Ice Arena and also included an exhibition gala by some of the figure skaters who took part in competition. Sports. 64 events across 11 winter sport disciplines. were scheduled in the 2017 Asian Winter Games program. The three skating sports are figure skating, speed skating, and short track speed skating. The five skiing sports are alpine, cross-country, freestyle, ski jumping, and snowboarding. The other three sports are biathlon, curling and ice hockey. The two bobsleigh disciplines of bobsleigh and skeleton, luge and Nordic combined, all Olympic disciplines, are not scheduled to be held, nor is bandy, which was on the program in the last games in 2011. Participating nations: 32 NOCs, including the two invited Oceania NOCs, competed. 3 additional countries were scheduled to participate. Afghanistan did not submit entries by the deadline. Cambodia and Iraq were not members of the International Skating Union, and thus their application to participate was rejected. After competing at the last edition of the Games, Afghanistan, Bahrain and Palestine did not compete here. On the other hand, after missing the last edition, both Macau and Pakistan competed here. Bahrain originally entered a men's ice hockey team but later withdrew, after the government did not approve of the expense of sending the team to the Games, amidst a drop in oil prices. In September 2016, it was announced athletes from Oceania were invited to compete. The Kuwait Olympic Committee was suspended in October 2015, due to political interference. Therefore, the athletes from the country is scheduled to compete under the Olympic flag as independent Olympic athletes. Calendar: competitions will start the day before the opening ceremony on the 18th, and ending with the figure skating men's free program and closing ceremony. The full schedule can be seen below. Medal table. Marketing. Mascot. The official mascot of the 2017 Asian Winter Games is named Ezomen. Ezomen is modeled after a very special type of flying squirrel only found in the Hokkaido region of Japan. Ezomen sports a red scarf and a blue cape with the logo of the 2017 Asian Winter Games on it. Sponsors. There are 3 tiers of sponsorship for the Games, plus the Olympic Council of Asia (OCA) sponsors. Concerns and controversies. Appa Hotel. One of the athletes' hotels is the Appa Hotel in Sapporo. The founder and president of this hotel chain, Toshio Motoya, who is a strong supporter of political and historical view aligned with those of Japan's right wing. For example, Motoya claimed that Japanese aggression, the Nanking Massacre, and comfort women were fabricated stories, or fictitious. His book is available in each of the guest rooms at the hotel. This created controversy, particularly in China, which caused the Games organizers to ask the hotel to take appropriate actions and remove them from guest rooms. Scheduling. This event is being held around world and other major championships of some of the sports being contested. Included in this is the FIS Alpine World Ski Championships 2017 being held in St. Moritz, Switzerland, till the 19th of February. The opening of the Games. Due to this, some teams, including among others Lebanon, have decided to not send their best team.